We are going to see how we can open calc and we will find the average temperature. First we have to open calc. For that, from applications, office, LibreOffice calc, we already have that file. To open that file, from file menu, open, then we have to open school resources. From there, standard 9, and we have to select the file temperature.ods and then open. We got that file now, and we want to find the average or the mean temperature. So first of all, we have to type mean temperature in this cell. We will select that cell and we will type mean temperature. And then we want degree Celsius. So slash, and to get the symbol for degree, from insert, special character, and here we have that symbol. We will select that symbol and then select insert. And then C. And when we press the enter key, we are getting it in a single line. We want to get like this in 3 different lines. So we have to select this, and then from format we have to select cells. From there we have to select alignment, and here we have properties, and here we have wrap text automatically. We have to select that, and along with this, here this maximum and minimum temperature, it is in the middle or the center. And if we want to align this in the center, here we have text alignment, and it is given horizontal. So under horizontal we have to select enter, and vertical we have to select middle, and then we have to click OK. We will change the font size. We will change that to 14, and here we have to adjust the width. Mean temperature degree Celsius we got. And now we are going to find the average or the mean temperature. And we want to get this in bold, so we will select this and then we will select bold. And now we want to get the mean temperature, and mean means average, and we have different ways for finding the average. The first one that we have already studied in the 8th standard is using the sum function. And if we are going to type a formula, first of all we have to select equal to symbol, and that indicates that we are going to enter a formula. And we want to find the sum of these two, the maximum and the minimum temperature. And then we will type sum, then we will open the bracket, and we have to select the first temperature. So we will bring the mouse pointer here and we got the cell address there, and then we have to put the plus sign, and then we have to select the minimum temperature, and then we will put the closing bracket, then slash 2. So sum of these two values divided by 2, and that will give you the mean temperature or the average temperature, and we want this in the center. So after selecting, we will select align center. The second method is by using the function average. So we will delete this, and again we will put the equal to symbol, and then here we have fx, and that indicates function wizard, or from the insert menu we can select function, and we will get the function wizard window. And since we are going to find the average, your category it is given as all, we will change that to statistical, and there we have average. So we will select this average, and now we got how we will find the average. And average means we have to select the values, we have to give the values. So after this we have to click the next, and here we got this window, and here we have to select the first value. We are selecting the maximum, the first value for the maximum temperature, and now we are going to select the minimum temperature of the same place, and then here we got result 30.5, and here also we got the function result as 30.5, and in this cell we didn't get that value. So to get the value in this particular cell, we have to click OK, and we got the cell value there. And now we want to get the value for the remaining cells. So here we have to select the cell. If the particular cell is not selected, we have to select the cell. So bring the mouse pointer there, and when you click we will get the cell pointer, and here on the right hand side we will get a small square sign, which is the freehand, the fill handler, and you bring the cursor there and you will get this narrow plus sign, and we will drag this and we will get the other values. And suppose we want to round this number. So if we want to round this number, we have to select the number, and then we will use the function round. So from function wizard we will do that. From fx, when you click fx, you will get the function wizard window, and we want round. So from category we will select mathematical. We will select mathematical, and we have to select round from here. Here we have round, and then we will select, and this indicates the average one. If we want to get the window for round, you have to click the next, and here we have to select the number. We want this number, and we got the cell address here, and here the value, it has to be rounded. So here I am giving the value as 0. I don't need the decimal place, so I am giving it as 0. And here we have 30.5, and when I gave 0 the rounded to be 0, I got the result as 31, means 0.5 it will be rounded to the next value, the next integer number. If it is 0.5 or more than 0.5, it will be rounded to the next integer number, and if it is less than 0.5, then we will get the integer number of that given value. And here 0.5 is added to this number, and that is why we got the value as 31. Now selecting the value, here we got the value as 31. And then we can drag this, and we will get the rounded value of the other numbers also.